Today we're going to be learning about structuring a song, the basics of structuring. I kind of want to make videos about like basic stuff and not really go too in depth in one whole video. Kind of keep it basic in one video. I've been making music, or we're making songs. I've been structuring songs for, I don't know, 6 years probably. Something I've learned about making songs is that the norm of a song is you need a hook, you need a verse, you need an intro, an outro, and a bridge, pre-chorus as well. And a chorus is kind of a hook. It's just whatever you want to call it. A hook is a chorus, you know what I mean? Like I've said it a million times, there's no rules, there's only tools in music. So with that being said, don't follow this structure. If you want to copy this structure in like a couple songs, do it, but don't do it on every song, you know what I mean? Because it's not a rule. This is just a tool that I use for this song. So you can use this tool for a song of yours, but don't use it for every song, because it's gonna be like weird, you know what I mean? People are gonna be like, it's gonna be a noticeable thing. Structuring is also like, let's say Post Malone, if he has a song with him and just himself with a guitar, and he's not even like making a structured, so he doesn't have like a verse or a hook, he doesn't repeat stuff, he just talks about life and with a guitar, that could also be a thing. There is open mics, you know what I mean? So like people, or like a freestyle, you go in there and then you just rap about whatever, like a freestyle. So I want to break this song down for you guys. This song is out in my album Hopeless Romantic, out everywhere. Link in the description. This is one of my favorite songs out of the album. I'm going to talk about this song, and then maybe in the future I'll talk about different structures. So this is just like the most standard basic structures, I would call it. It's just intro, hook, verse, hook, outro. Intro is, I'm going to play and I'm going to talk through it, but the intro is basically just the sample of the guitar that I had found in Splice, and then as it progresses I added like I would say a build-up. I would more call it a transition. You would need a transition to change moods. So it starts with just a guitar, and you're not gonna just go with the vocals. You need a transitions, or you know, a transition. Some people would put a build-up or a build-down, and that could work. Whatever works, it works. Like I said, no rules, only tools. So put a transition to the drums and the vocals coming in. Something really big about structuring is that you want to change it up every around 4 bars. I remember hearing that as like a thing back when I was like interning at the studio in Orlando. Every producer said that, like every 4 bars change it up. Even when you rap, every 4 bars change it up. You want to get into a flow, da 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 da, switch it up. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up, and then go back to like another one that you already created. You can do it 8 bars, 4 bars, it all depends on the song. So song progresses, keep the drums. This is a drum loop, so this is the easiest like beat I've made in my life. Literally 4 tracks that I used of the beat. It's just how you use it, what you put in and what you take out of the song. So yeah, really simple beat, but very powerful beat, because it's a every instrument in the beat is very powerful and necessary for the whole beat. I'm not wasting no space in your ear, in other words, or in your attention span, because when you listen to a song, you're paying attention to the song, so you want to make sure that you're not losing their attention. You want to make sure that you're not losing their attention. I feel like that's a really good description. This is the hook, right? That's a hook. Bad bitch got me sold. This is the verse. So a lot of times people would say, oh, 16 bars for a verse. Bar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 bar. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. So in this song, I thought it would sound cool if I have a verse in here this amount of time, and then the hook comes back on. I made the beat, so I'm also, when I was making the beat, I was thinking the beat kind of was made with the song. So figuring out how long I want the verse to be, and then when do I want to bring back the hook and just end the song. Drums throughout all here, right? You also want to take out the drums. As a producer, you want to take out the drums. It gives the sample room to breathe. Like I said, the attention is on the drums and the sample. Now give it to just the sample, because the sample is beautiful itself. Drums, cut the drums. It's a beautiful for a drum too. Drop it in the kick. Kicks are super powerful. Any instrument is powerful when used right. That is big. But the kick is important to introduce a new bar, I would say. So that's really big that I started it in a kick. Kick. So right here, as you can see, I kind of change it up every 4 bars. bars. So every 4 bars I'm changing it up because the sample is 4 bars. I feel like I said every 4 bars you kind of want to change it up. It's like a rhythm that your mind naturally has. That's my intro. This is the hook. This is the verse. But as you can see, the drums on this right here is different than any 4 bars. So these drums are different than these drums, and then different than these drums, and etc. And on my rap part, I make it very important and clear to change up the drums because it's a rap part. You know, you're playing with the words, you're moving fast with the words, so you wanna play with the drums as well because it's something that kind of you know what I mean? On these 4 bars, I kind of took out the drums and put it back in. Drums, take out. Drums, I could take out right there, but like, take out. Drums,
or this is a technique that I usually
take out. To another build up, another transition to the hook.
My body won't go.
And the outro is just the sample again, and like I got some people walking around or just like an atmosphere sound to finish it off. I don't know. I was just in the moment and I did it, you know? You can always see whenever you listen to music, start thinking about the structuring of the song that you're listening to. Go to your favorite songs, your favorite albums, and listen to the structure. Notice that they all don't repeat the same exact structure. One will start with a verse and then it will go into the intro. One will start with the intro. Most of them starts with the intro because the intro is the most catchiest part of the song. Whenever you hear baby, 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 oh, that's the hook of the song. That's not the verse. So the hook is the catchiest part. They're trying to put it in the beginning of the song so they can catch your attention in the early stages of the song, and it will let you introduce the verse. If they put the least interesting part in the beginning of the song, your attention span will be less likely to listen to the rest of the song. If you start with a really interesting part of the song, the idea of listening to the rest of the song will be more attractive. Something I learned about a music school that I had gone to, and it was something big, and I remember thinking, wow, I'm glad I actually learned this in school, even though I don't like school. Well, we studied a lot of songs, and one of the songs that we studied was Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, and he had said that in that song it has no structure, so there's no rules in music, there's only tools. They even changed up genres. They went from like a very slow intro, like I would say cinematic intro, and then they would go to like a rock, and then opera part, not an opera, what am I saying, opera? Bro, that's what I'm saying. He kind of didn't follow any rules. He just started drawing in a picture. As a musician, as a freestyler also, you kind of just draw sometimes. You don't even think about what you're doing, because at times when you're in the moment of the feeling that you're feeling in the music, it just hits. You create magic in music. That is the true authentic music that is timeless because it connects with a human being. Like and subscribe, check the song out, check the album out, music coming out, check all my music out. Love you guys. Peace.